Well, good day, good day, good day. How's my YouTube family doing? You staying warm? Whew, it's plenty colder. Staying warm is kind of hard to do, even with the heat on. Hate to see my power bill. That thing keeps ticking on. Oh, yeah, it's currently in the low 30s. They say it feels like 28, and I'm not doubting that at all. In fact, I feel like it's a little colder. Whew. But I got some hungry babies down here. Yep, I gotta break up their ice. Oh, hold on. I gotta do a little running around here in a little bit, so I'll tell you all about it in just a minute. Well, they now are happy with water and food and all that good stuff. Yeah. Okay, give you a heads up, Neil. Get that 32, I think it was 32 ounce bottle. That big bottle of Georgia Sweet Peach Tea. Yeah, get it ready. We gotta go pay some camper insurance and run to the feed store and get some and take care of another little bill that I owe him. That's bothered me ever since he left. He wouldn't let me. He says, no, just pay me later. Oh, that's bothering me. I don't like owing nobody nothing. But yeah, we're gonna take that ride. And Neil, 28 degrees, what it feels like. I wonder what you could raise that factor by. Sitting on the roof of the truck. Huh. Glad. Oh, well. You want me to get you a tarp, Neil? You want a tarp? You'll have a whole house up there before it's over. And, oh. Now that I'm standing here thinking about it, I was walking across here, walking past the camper. Let's see if I can find my pants. They are probably in here, because I've looked everywhere else. Yeah. I gotta be able to get in here. Dum, da, dum, dum. There they are. Hey, there they are. Right there. Okay, I feel better. I know where they're at now. I had to find them before Neil started making more jokes. Well, they're in there. I ain't going back in the house, so I'm not gonna carry them out of the camper. Now I gotta get out of here. Whew. We talking cold, people. All right. Boy, I started this thing up. Was it yesterday? And you can sure tell it was cold started. We're gonna try again today. Well, didn't sound quite as bad. blah, 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 yesterday morning. But it was a lot earlier than it is now. All right, let me make sure I got my wallet. Yep. Oh, I want to tell you, I used to say I'm made for cold weather. I worked at a shipyard on the water. Oh man. Now I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. Seems like what hurts me the most in cold weather is my knees, my feet, my hands, my ears, and my back. If I have to pick the one that hurts me the worst at the moment that it's happening is my ears. I don't know what happened there, but I can't stand for my ears to get cold. It hurts, literally. I can, squinch and bear most of it, but my ears, I can't take it. Got to get out of the weather when that happens. Very, very painful. Gloves over here. Well, it's I hope his truck is run by now. I'll go pay the camper insurance first. That way it'll be just it'll add a little, it'll give them one more time to get it or unload or whatever they got to do. Hopefully it's there. Bing, bing, bing. Them cows are just laying right out in the middle of the pasture. I mean, seriously. Well, the mama and the baby is, and the steer, he's just standing out there. They're not eating. They ain't hungry. They ain't even touching the hay. See them right there. Mom and the baby, they're just laying there. Lay close to the hay, but not nowhere near the hay ring or anything. This cold weather don't bother them at all. Check the mail when I come back. Maybe the mailman will run by then. Alright, everybody hang on. Got your seatbelts on. And Neil's being quiet. He brought his own Georgia peach tea. Yeah. Okay. I would say the insurance thing's taken care of, but it's not. Because I made some changes in my policy, they're sending me a new one. And she says, but I was still covered. It's just they moved the due date out further. I will stay covered. And everything,
Andrews.
all the new stuff will reflect on the new bill. So, okay. I just sit back and wait. For the new bill. All right, let's go to the feed store. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. And we're here. Well, we got some lamb pellets, some cracked corn, and I got some more oyster shells, and some more bedding. Back to the house then. It's a beautiful day. The sun's out. The heat just ain't making it to the ground. I was standing up there waiting for them to load it on the truck. I was standing there turning around trying to feel the sun hit me. There wasn't no sun hitting me. Couldn't feel no heat from it. Neil, he jumped off the roof while we were there. Had to hunt him down. He was out running around the back of the building and everywhere else. Don't that beat all y'all ever seen back there in the back seat? I said something about we got to unload this when we get home, and Neil we turned in the driveway. I jumped out to get the mail. Neil jumped off the roof and went walking down the road for something. He'll be back. See, he ain't up there now. He done took his little flying carpet and everything. Yeah, I'm gonna get her done here. All right. Y'all might have to team up on some of these bags. They 50 pounds a piece. Well, I'll tell y'all, as much as I'd like to make a really good about something around here. It's just too darn cold. I mean, I got the truck unloaded. Went to the barn, busted up some ice. I mean, made some room for some water to get to some of the animals instead of ice cubes. Fed everybody. Come back up here and stuffed a whole bunch of more of that shavings in the. I mean, they're gonna have to do some scratching around and moving around in there, cause I give them enough to bury themselves in, and keep them warm. It's in their little house there. I will tell you one little interesting thing. Apparently the guy at the feed store knew the lady, apparently. But, you know, I didn't want it. I wanted shavings for their, keep them warm, make beds out of it. But this lady was coming there and standing there, and I started telling him what I wanted. I bought the ones that had the less dust, you know, dust-free type stuff, but you know, limited. And he goes, "That's a little more expensive." I said, "Yeah, I know." And well, I wanted one to put in the stall of the barn for them guineas. I wanted another bag to pour in the Magnificent Sevens pen. And I ordered a third one, just put in the shed for later. And I got to go back, by the way. He had no 22% pellets today. I should have got them the other day when I was there. I should have went ahead and just got them. But got my corn. And I got 16% pellets. So that's better than nothing right now. But we ain't out, but it's not a whole lot of difference. But I'll go back and get a few bags of the 22% next week. Trying to get everything I need before my next doctor's appointment. There's I was going to tell you, but there was a lady standing in there, and she didn't know what I was going to use them for. She didn't ask. She just assumed, and she started rattling off. Horse pellets work much better. Horse pellets will soak up that mud. They'll dry that ground right out. And on and on and on and on. And every time he went to ask me or me to answer him, she was still right in there. The old guy runs the place over there. He looked there. He goes, I'm talking to this. I'm talking to this gentleman right now. Excuse me." And she was like, "Oh." He shut her up real quick. I'm like, whoa. He did it nicely. But yeah. I mean, she was just hard at it. So while he was taking care of mine, she goes, "Let me just buy you a bag of them horse pellets just to prove a point." I said, No, ma'am, you ain't got to do that. I believe you. I've heard that before too, but honestly, I'm not soaking up mud. I'm trying to keep them warm. It's going in the dry. She was like, "Duh. I done went off about all this for nothing." But it was all right. She had good intentions, and that's all that matters. I told her I appreciate it. I appreciate the thought and the offer too, but I'm okay. Yeah, I believe what you're telling me. I've heard it, but I just don't do it that way. And it ended all on a good note, I guess. Well, I want to get in the house. see if I can get some of these aches and pains to stop in front of the fireplace, you know what I mean? Get a little warmth going here. But it ain't been too bad out here. It might feel like, they say it feel like 18 out here, but and it does feel cold out here, especially if I take this hat off and this jacket, this coat off. But I got everything done. It's just too cold. Maybe to warm up here real quick. Saturday, if it don't snow or pour down rain, I'll be going to a birthday party. That'll be a good one. Yeah, and it's my grandson's birthday, and we haven't had our Christmas get together yet. So I guess we'll be doing it all right then and there. Birthday, Christmas, and everything right there together. Oh. But that's about it. God bless. Keep on smiling. Remember, Jesus loves you. And I know this video must be rambling on about something, but he still loves us. God bless. See you tomorrow.